Good afternoon, Carla. It's Friday. Tomorrow starts my spring break and I leave for England. I have a job interview today. We found out that we're identical twins. Welcome to Friday. So, today is the last day before my spring break. I have one more sleep until I go to England. I'm really excited and really nervous because I'm so scared that I'm gonna forget something. I haven't even begun to start packing. I still have to print out my packing list, which I finalized, and I have to figure out what bag I'm taking because I don't know if I'm going to take my red rugby bag that I usually use, which I also use as sort of a traveling suitcase, or if I'm going to use the backpack that Mom and Dad are bringing me, which is the one that I brought to Peru, that I got specifically for when I was going to Peru. It has a lot of really deep pockets that I can put stuff in, and I really like that bag. Or if I'm going to use my handy dandy new rugby backpack. What's that, you ask? You want to see my rugby backpack? Why not? So it has my number, it has the Nike check mark, and then it says UConn Women's Rugby. So this is massive. Like, I use this as my backpack today, and what I usually use as my backpack for Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my backpack that I've had since freshman year of high school. You know, the navy one that has my name on it. So I used this one instead today, and it was awesome. So it has this massive big pocket, which has this cool inner thing that I can put stuff in. And then there's a pocket behind my number that, it's not huge, but I can still put stuff in it. And then, underneath where it says UConn Women's Rugby, there's a place for my ball, which it's designed to have a soccer ball in it, and so when I put Gilly in there, it sort of looks weird because the flap won't go all the way down. But like, whatever, that's cool. And then these handy dandy ones, I have one on each side. They're pockets for my cleats. It's glorious. So I don't know if I want to bring this one or if I want to bring just the ACIS bag and my red bag. So Mom and Dad are coming to bring me stuff that I've forgotten and to take back kid for daycare. So we're gonna discuss and figure out what the best option would be. I have a job interview today. I'm not sure who it's with. I just know that it's for summer work. So on Tuesday, as soon as I got out of my lab, which was weird because I got out of my lab really early, so I got it at like 2 or 2:30ish. It was around 2, and I got a call, and I was like, that was perfect timing. And I didn't get a name because it was really mumbly, but they want to interview me for summer work, and I was like, oh my goodness, yes, because twice now I have called and left messages for Larry, and I've gotten no response. It is in West Campus, which I talked to Ileana and Nija, and they said that that's where the hall directors are, and I was like, okay, that's cool. So that's at 1:30, which is in like 45 minutes approximately. And so after I do that, I have to go to the coop and pick up a thank you card because Mrs. Fama fixed Blanky, because Blanky had a terrible incident of, I went to wash it and the UConn washing machines apparently hate me and my happiness, and so it ripped a huge hole in it, and so I then had to send it home, and because I've washed it before and put it through UConn dryers, the yarn started to do something weird where it was like melting, and so Mrs. Fama had to pull bits apart with a sewing needle. So we're giving her a very nice thank you card because she has rescued my Blanky. Part 3. I have not numbered any of the other parts, but this is part 3. We found out we're identical. So for our entire lives, we never actually knew if we were identical or fraternal because it's one of those tests that you have to take, or if you look really different or really similar, they usually know that you're identical or fraternal. And if you're boy-girl twins, obviously you're fraternal. But we look really similar, but we also look different. So we never really knew. When we went to the twins convention, there are a bunch of testing sites where they want to test things about twins and identical twins and fraternal twins and see differences between them. And we couldn't do any of them because we didn't know if we were identical or fraternal, because Mom has always thought we were fraternal. Rebecca has always thought we were fraternal. Cassie is the only one who thought we were identical. And you and I, we just never really had any sort of clue. And so we took a test for our birthday, and we got the results yesterday, and we are identical. High five to us. Yeah. So that's all I have for you today. I have to finish doing my laundry and pack and stuff. So, Carla, I will see you after I will actually see you tomorrow, maybe, or I might not watch, depending on when you put the video up. I will either watch you tomorrow or after I come back from spring break. You will see Ryan on Monday.